Now Zhenhya will talk a little bit. So Zhenhya is a research methodologist and a health economist and co-founder of SEGM, so the Society for Evidence-Based Gender Medicine in the US.
So I don't have a prepared speech because things are developing so rapidly in the United States on this front right now that even in the last 2 to 3 days, there have been such major changes that we will talk about this during the session just a little bit later. But I did want to more directly or to give another explanation for why this has become politicized. So in my view, after Lisa Littman came up with a hypothesis which was so self-evidently plausible, and the American scientific establishment, instead of taking this hypothesis on board and trying to figure out what its implications are, instead decided to fight it vehemently and to demonize Lisa and everybody who is associated with what has become a 4-letter word, ROGD. In America, we have another 4-letter word. So when the scientific establishment refused to deal with the issue, just as the issue got bigger and bigger, I mentioned this yesterday, I don't know how big the issue is in France. In America, we don't have good data for middle schoolers and high schoolers right now. Our agencies are just this year starting to collect it, but we do have very good data for college-aged youth, and that's 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds. And we know that currently in college, 7% of females identify as transgender and 4% of males. When you think about the scope of this problem, it's enormous. It's very, very big. And so the issue is very big. It has to be dealt with. And the medical establishment is refusing to deal with it responsibly. So the only arena that is left is that of community debates, public debates. And although in every country politicians often have kind of a negative connotation to the word politician, at its very core, politicians in democracy are representatives of the people. And so the debates that we're seeing in the political arenas are really societal debates that are starting to play out precisely because the medical establishment failed to self-correct. That's my explanation for why it's become political.
Thank you, Zhenhya. That was crystal clear. Okay, so now we are going